don't understand price action are essentially gambling with their finances. Here's how I know. Hello fellow traders, I'm Trader Tom with over a decade and a half of experience, as well as the founder of Simply Forex Trading Academy. I'm opening the doors to just 20 ambitious traders for my elite weekly masterclasses, where you get the chance to join an inner circle where ordinary traders turn into market experts. Dive deep into the art of price action trading across 4 intensive sessions. You'll emerge with ability to spot high probability trades, execute with confidence, and achieve consistent gains. Secure your spot immediately. Don't miss this exclusive opportunity to kickstart your journey. Can't wait to see you in class.
Yo traders, how are we? Can you hear the mosque? We've got the mosque going in the background. Anyway, how are you traders? Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Trader Tom here. Hope you're all bloody marvelous. Guys, the plan for the live stream is the following. I'm going to show you, I'm not in any trades at the moment, but we could soon potentially have a couple of trades setting up, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm looking for that setup. And also we've got some news coming out, right? So if we look at the economic calendar, somebody please remind me, let me refresh this. Yeah, quarter past the hour, we have got ADP non-farm employment change. Okay, so we can play guess the news game. Woohoo! I know you would get excited about this game. Me too. So yeah, we'll look at a US dollar pair and we'll predict if we think this news was better than expected, worse than expected, or as expected. I know, very exciting. And also, guys, as you know by now, this is your opportunity to ask me as many questions as you like. Yeah, it can be anything to do with trading, you know, strategy, price action, money and risk management, psychology, anything you like, guys. All right, so don't be shy. Come say hello, get involved. Booyakasha. Right, who have we got in the house? So Michael, good day guys, good day Michael. CJ, we're going to say it's your birthday week. We're going to keep mentioning it. Happy birthday, CJ. Hamed, how are you? Michael, good day traders, good day Michael. Tony Gold, how are you? Haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, so how are you guys? Don't be shy. Get your questions ready for me. Poo Poppy, word up. Let me start by the trades I'm looking at. Okay, now we're looking at Aussie dollar yen and euro yen. Okay, we're looking to sell this because of the day chart. Let me just quickly show you the day chart. Right, we have had, you know, this upward momentum, stop making higher highs, and then bang. Right, this candle has broken these lows. We're below the moving average 20. We are in a downtrend. We have seen yen strength. Okay, and I just want to take this back down to one of these levels. Right now, if you look at the H4, it has retraced like a crazy bad boy. Okay, so look at these H4 candles. Just, you know, it's retraced, right? But excuse me, I still haven't got over the cough. Anyway, if you look at H4, guys, yeah, we are still in this downtrend. Okay, so H4 is still intact for me, and we're almost at the moving average 20 and at this level here, right? So this is also a gray zone. I just didn't think it would retrace that much, but it has, you know, but you can see there's a level right there. Okay. So this is where we're at. It's retraced to a really nice level, but nothing is really telling us to sell this at the moment. If we look at the H1, we have had, you know, a bearish candle, right? But because of those H4 candles, let me go back to the H4, that H1 candle just isn't enough for me to take a sell. So these H4 candles are far more bullish than this H1 candle is bearish, right? Also, we've got this bullish candle here, which would suggest we make it back up to these highs before we start coming down. Now, as you know, guys, yesterday, and I put a vid in the VIP Trading Academy, you know, we've had the H4 retrace. We can also trade an M15 structure break, right? But this is proving to be the level. Hence, you can see my alarm in here, right? You know, maybe, because price is pretty much like this at the moment. Okay, maybe it comes up and then bang, we get a break. Yeah, I will look to sell this. Yeah, stop above here, look to take price lower. All right, so waiting for this M15 structure break. Yeah, hence the alarm, right? And if you go to the H1, this is pretty much going to be a H1 structure break, maybe, you know, like price comes up and then bang, it breaks this level. Okay, so that's what I am patiently waiting for with these yen pairs. It's exactly the same with euro yen. We start on the H4, you know, we're still in this H4 downtrend. But, you know, look at this. That is a super duper retrace, right? But we're still at the moving average 20. I still want to sell this, you know, and it's even come up to this level here. So let's see. It's at an interesting level. Again, if we drop down to the H1, this last low is kind of proving the last low on the H1. Maybe if we get a break here, yeah, we're interested in selling. And it also coincides with the 15-minute chart as well. You know, again, you know, is this a structure break? Okay, maybe here. But those H4 bullish candles are making me just wait. Yeah, maybe price does this, comes back up, and then we get a break of this level. All right, guys, so that's what I am waiting for on those yen pairs. So, you know, that's trading for you. It can reach a level, but I need to see structure breakdown. Yeah, because otherwise there's nothing telling me to sell it. Yeah, so we need to see some structure break, maybe H1, maybe M15, maybe both. All right, guys, so yeah, that's where we are with the yen pairs. Right, let's see who else is in the house. Corey, how are you? Brett, how are you, mate? Rich Paul. CJ is keeping the gut drinking going all week. Good. CJ, a man after my own heart. Godwin, how are you? Poo Poppy. I've been looking at US dollar Swiss franc buys for 2 days. I can't get an entry. Okay, we'll take a look at US dollar Swiss franc. Okay, and we've got some other questions here as well. But let's start with US dollar Swiss franc. So a lot of these Swiss franc pairs have come down to a very nice weekly level, right? Yeah, this is the weekly chart, guys, right? Now, you can see price has reacted here, 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 and it's currently reacting here. We know this is a nice weekly level. It's also at the moving average 20 pretty much. Okay. Now, it is a good weekly level, but if this weekly candle finishes like that, we're in a weekly downtrend. We have got lower lows, we've stopped making highs. All right, so it would make this a tricky area, but I totally understand buys at this level. You know, maybe even back up to this grey zone. But if you go to the day chart, again, nothing is telling us to buy this, right? We are in this downtrend, but we're at support, right? So for me, it's just a no trade because I really want to be with day trend, which is in a downtrend, but we're at this support level. And I do not want to sell into support. Yeah. As a general rule, guys, don't sell into support and don't buy into resistance. Those are two pretty steadfast rules, right? So, you know, I don't want to buy this. If we look at the H4, Yeah, again, everything's telling us to sell it. Yeah, potentially this would be the trade for me, back down to these lows. If we look at H1, this is probably built up a little bit. Yeah, H1 is a bit in no man's land. Is that an uptrend? Probably not. I'm going to say this, right? So I would look to sell US dollar Swiss franc back down to these lows. I'm not interested in buying this pair. All right, Poo Poppy. So I hope that helps. Investing with Ian. Hi, Tom. Do you pay taxes in Dubai on your trading winnings? Let's not talk about tax. Okay. No, pretty much. Right. So yeah, there you go. Corey Creighton, first week of the month, an NFP coming out. Have anything to do with it? So Corey, we have a strategy in our VIP Trading Academy. Okay, so guys, right now, let me just mention this. So first of all, we have a trading community. If you haven't joined it, why the hell not? Come join it. You've got like-minded traders sharing knowledge, ideas, trades. So come join our free Discord channel. Okay. Also on the Discord, we have the VIP Trading Academy. Normally you have to pay for this, but with our promotion, you can get free access to the VIP Trading Academy. Okay. And in there, Corey, we have a news straddle strategy that takes advantages of the NFP. Now, nobody can predict the news, right? Don't trust anyone that can tell you they can. Yeah, if somebody says, I think NFPs will be better than expected or worse than expected, they're talking rubbish, right? Nobody knows, okay? So it's not like you can preempt a trade, okay? So yeah, don't think of news like that. But our news straddle can take advantage if the news goes this direction or this direction. All right. So if you're interested in that, go check out the VIP Trading Academy. Also, guys, coming soon on the 24th of June, I am doing a beginner masterclass, and it's everything you need to know about price action in order to give you the confidence to find high probability trades, guys. It's starting on the 24th of June. And again, if you take advantage of our promo, it is free, but there are only 20 seats available. All right. So first come, first serve with that. And also, guys, yeah, don't forget to become, if you enjoy my analysis, don't forget to become a Simply Forex YouTube member, guys. And there's many perks for doing so. Right, what else are we looking at? Okay, in 1 minute we got the USA news, so we'll take a look at that. Skelts, how are you? Skelts is on holiday in Dubai. Me and Skelts went for a beer the other day. So Aussie dollar yen. Okay, okay, only one previous. What do you think about US dollar Japanese yen? All right, so let's take a look at US dollar Japanese yen. We've also got somebody interested in Aussie dollar Japanese yen. So let's bring up the US dollar yen chart, right? And let's look at the hourly chart, because we're going to firstly play guess the news, right? So as you can see, in 20 seconds, we've got ADP non-farm employment. Let's go back to the US dollar yen, and we are going to guess what the news was. Was it better than expected, worse than expected, or as expected? Let me have a quick drink. The suspense is killing me. Right, so we're seeing a little bit of US dollar weakness there. Right, I'll come back to US dollar yen because I know you want to look at it. Let's have a look at euro US dollar. Yeah, we're seeing some US dollar weakness here. Okay, let's have a look at pound US dollar. Okay, so yeah, we are seeing US dollar weakness across the board. So I'm going to say the news was worse than expected. Call me Sherlock Holmes. I think I might have cracked it, but let's see. there you go, guys. Yeah, the news was worse than expected. Hence, we are seeing US dollar weakness. All right, guys. So yeah, I know you enjoy that game. Let's go back to US dollar Japanese yen now. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We haven't done this for a while, so we're all going to analyze this together as one big happy family, right? Now, looking at the weekly chart, all right? So I want everyone to get involved, and I want you to give me your answer. So the question is, and give me your answer in the live chat, please, guys, okay? The question is, would you buy, sell, or stay out of the US dollar yen weekly chart? Okay, so everyone right now, US dollar Japanese yen weekly chart, what would you do with this chart? Would you buy, sell, or stay out of the market? Okay, I'll give you a couple of minutes, guys, to take a look and give me your answer. I'll drink neat vodka while you do. Okay, so while you give me your answers, guys, I'm just going to ask Kibria. So, hello, Tom. Is the mentorship program for completely new traders or also experienced traders as well? So, my mentorship program, where I do one-on-one mentorship, is for traders of all levels, right? You could be completely new beginner, or you could be trading for years, but you're not getting consistency. So, Kibria, if you're interested in the mentorship program, drop us an email at hellosimplyforex@gmail.com and we'll send you the details. Right, Corey, buy. Daniel, buy. Brett, stay out. Othman, buy. Michael, stay out. Hamed, stay out. So we have got buys, right, or stay out. And I would agree that none of this is looking like selling, is it? Yeah. If we look at the weekly chart, right, we are here. Okay. You know, if anything, right, we still have a bit of room up to here. Okay. So potentially, you know, we could look to, you know, take price back up to this level. Yeah, before it comes crashing down. All right, and yeah, I mean, if you look at the candles, bullish wick, bullish, indecision, and it depends how this weekly candle finishes. But if this weekly candle finished like this, I would say buys are in order. Okay, back up to this level, right? Now, let's do a top-down approach. Let's now look at the day chart, guys, right? Now, US dollar Japanese yen. Actually, we looked at this the other day. It's a tricky chart. Now, what would you do, guys? Day chart, US dollar Japanese yen. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market? So everyone, guys, get involved. Day chart. What would you do? Buy, sell, or stay out? Okay, so Brett would stay out. Daniel stay out. Kibria stay out. Michael stay out. Othman buy. Corey retrace sell. Okay. Anyone else, guys? Hamed stay out. When I finally shift this cough, I'm going to have a mini party and you're all invited. Honestly, this bloody cough. Hamed stay out. So the majority of people are stay out of this market, right? Alan, this chart is so confusing. Yeah, I would agree, right? Because we talked about this yesterday. Is the chart doing this? okay, downtrend, right? Or is the chart doing this, uptrend? I think there's an argument for both, which makes the chart confusing, right? But that aside, okay, there is a level here, okay, this wick, all of this level is potentially support. I don't know why I'm drawing little lines in there. Yeah, so all of this is support. So what you're seeing now, we've had a massive sell-off on the yen, right? But it's hitting a support level. Hence the massive, retrace that we're currently experiencing. All right. So it makes, for the fact that we can't, trend is arguably downtrend or uptrend. And secondly, we're at a support level. Yeah. I would say stay out. Yeah. Arguably this is at an area for good sells, right? But again, price could quite easily bounce off this level and carry on up. So there's so many different permutations with US dollar yen that it becomes confusing, and I don't want to trade it. Yeah, I don't want confusion, contradiction. I want nice, easy trend to identify, nice bullish or bearish candles going with trend, and it's all simple to read. Yeah, this US dollar yen is a pig to read. All right, so for me, it's a stay out, guys. I mean, if we look at the H4, it's like all yen pairs, right? It is in a H4 downtrend, and it has retraced to a very nice level. Okay, so it's potentially a H4 nice sell, but again, this is a very important point here, guys. So US dollar Japanese yen, the day chart was, as we said, a little bit confusing. So don't trade it. Look at a different yen pair. Look at Aussie dollar Japanese yen, right? This isn't confusing, right? This is the opposite of confusing, right? We was in an uptrend, right? And then it's broke this level. We've got lots of room to move into. Isn't that a far easier chart to read than US dollar yen? So don't trade US dollar yen, trade Aussie dollar yen, right? Yeah, that's why we've got, 28 currency pairs to pick from, guys. Yeah, so, use them. All right, guys. So, yeah, I hope that helps. Shreya says, was the news that huge? The news had a big miss. Yeah, you can see here, guys, we had a big miss on the ADP non-farm employment. Let's see what's happening on the US dollar pairs. Let's have a look at Euro US dollar, H1. Yeah, so we're still seeing US dollar strength, so US dollar weakness off the back of that news, but not a massive reaction. Yeah, far from it. Right, what else are we looking at? Michael, Tom, on your last live, I said US dollar yen was going to retect or retrace. Do you mean? Or buy it? Did, and it's still a buy. US dollar yen is not a buy for me, right? It's just not a buy. Okay. I mean, just look at that level, right? Regardless of daily or weekly, if you are at this H4 level, right, in a H4 downtrend, yeah, I do not want to buy that. If anything, I would want to sell that. But again, I need something to tell me to sell. Yeah, I'm not just going to sell this level. Yeah, I need to see bearish candles. I need to see structure breaks. All right, there's no better confluence to sell than that. So yeah, US dollar yen, still, yeah, not interested in selling it right now, but we could be soon. In fact, if I put my alarm in there, you'll understand why when I show you the H1, right? This is proven to be the last sort of swing low. Maybe it does this, maybe it does this, and then bang, right? We might have to wait hours. We might have to wait till tomorrow, but that's the trade I'm looking at, right? To sell that. So yeah, there you go, guys. Do we have any other questions? So guys, any more questions that you would like to ask me? I'm just looking back through the questions to see if I've missed any. No. So any more questions, guys? Aya, how are you? Jimmy Noodles, how are you? Glad you can make it, guys. Jimmy Noodles, I hope you had a nice holiday, mate. Not too much Belgian beer, because that makes you go blind. Let's have a look at Euro US dollar, because this was a pair that we were looking at buying potentially, but we haven't had a setup. But this is still looking like a good potential buy opportunity, right? Euro US dollar. Okay, bang. Yeah, as soon as we broke these highs, I'm looking to buy, right? And obviously this day hasn't finished forming, but look at these bottom wicks. Yeah, this is encouraging for a move up. Okay, if we look at H4, okay, so potentially, it's reacting at the last H4 low. If price stays like this, we could have a trade. But what I'm conscious of here is this, right? Is that a lower high, right? It's looking like one. So really, I would like to see a break of this level. If we get a break of this level, that confirms the uptrend and we can start buying it on the H4. Okay, makes sense. If we look at the H1, yeah, again, price sort of broke this level. Yeah, and like I said, we wasn't interested if it breaks this level. I really need to see it start building back up, and breaking this level for me to consider Euro US dollar buys. So let's see how this plays out. What else are we looking at? So what else am I looking at, guys? That's pretty much it from what I'm looking at. I was, potentially NAS, not the wrapper, but the indice. This is looking like a buying opportunity. We just haven't had much of a retrace. But, this just at the moving average 20. Look at these bottom wicks. Yeah, look at all this buying pressure. Chances are we'll get back up to these highs on the NASDAQ. If you look at H4, we had a nice, it was already in a H4 uptrend, right? But this is just kind of confirmed. Yeah, this candle here really confirmed the break of this level. Now, could trade this, but I would need to see a bit of a retrace. Perhaps the moving average 20 catches up. I'd like to see a retrace. And then potentially this is a buying opportunity. Let's have a look at H1. Could even retrace to here. We'll see. So yeah, that is everything that I am looking at. Corey, is there a person I can talk to about your mentorship program? Yes, Corey. Yeah, email us. The editor has just dropped you an email. Sorry, I said the wrong email address. So yeah, drop us an email and we'll give you all the details, and then you can speak to someone after that if you're interested. Right, guys, if there's no more questions, I'm afraid we are going to call it a day. I know it's a little bit earlier than usual, but we're not getting any questions. Let's have a look at the yen pairs as well, because I'm still very interested in these. So yeah, I'm looking for really a break of this level. Yeah, this M15 has kind of made itself the last low. All right, so just waiting patiently. CJ, I was looking at Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar for sales, need a bit of a retrace. Yes, you do. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar has been dropping like a stone. If we look at the day chart, you know, also a little bit oversold. Yeah, I mean, it's clearly in a downtrend. Yeah, you don't have to be Warren Buffett to know that. It is at a bit of a support level, right? You can see price has reacted through here before, and this 0750 level. But for me, it's more how oversold it is. Yeah, if we brought up the RSI, I'm pretty sure that will be around the 30 mark. Let's bring up the RSI. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's pretty much at the 30 level. So very oversold. If I have an indicator on my chart for too long, I start sweating. So let's delete that. So yeah, you would need a nice retrace. Let's have a look at H4, see what that's telling us. I mean, that's just telling us it's just continuing down. But I would like to see a retrace to at least the moving average 20 on the H4 before selling this. So Aussie dollar, New Zealand, I get what you're saying, CJ, but just a little bit too oversold for me. Okay, so there's a question for Pooh Poppy. Hamed, dear Tom, we would appreciate if you could clarify when within the 4-hour time frame you decide to switch to lower time frames such as the M15. All right, Hamed, good question. So as I've been talking about, I posted a vid in the VIP Trading Academy on this strategy, right? But and the question from Hamid is, when do you get interested on the H4 to look for an M15 structure break? And I get interested the minute we get in this grey zone, right? The minute we're in this grey zone, I'm interested because I know this is an area where price could react. As it happens, it hasn't, right? It's gone on further. But now this is an area it could react, right? So I've been interested since, that happened yesterday. So the candles from today, yeah. So I've been interested from here to here, this area here, right? Now, if you go to the M15, right, like I say, look, let's find, this is a 2 o'clock in the morning, right? And, we're all snoring, dribbling on our pillow, getting our beauty sleep, unless you have a daughter that's 10 months old and wakes up in the middle of the night. Please send help, right? But even here, we have not had a structure break on the M15. So like I say, I am interested as soon as we get into this grey zone, but just look at the M15, just follow M15 structure. Yeah, this is where I say we were at. So we haven't had a structure break on the M15. That's how bullish this move up has been. But like I say, if we get a break of this level now, yeah, I am very interested. All right, so yeah, I have in the answer to your question, Hamid, I have my areas mapped out, right? And then I'm just looking for an M15 structure break. I also want the M15 structure break to perhaps coincide with a bearish H1 candle, which it probably would, or even a bearish H4 candle. Yeah, it just gives me another piece of confluence. So Hamid, I hope that answers your question. Tony Gold, appreciate your time this morning, mate. You're very welcome. No problemo. Shreyas, before you go, can you check Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar? All right, let's have a quick look at that. The thing so this is uptrend at resistance, right? So just this is the day chart, just follow structure. Yeah, we just had loads of nothing, kapow. But even when we got this bullish break, it was immediately at resistance. So this is really between a rock and a hard place at the moment. Yeah, if we see this on the H4, you'll see this more clearly, right? So up here is the rock, and this level through here is the hard place, right? Now, there's an argument you could trade this up to here, right? There is, but I don't want to trade that. I want to see a break either side. So I want to see a breakdown of this level, right? But to be honest with you, the day chart would need to break this level for me to consider sells, right? Or if we want to continue buying, I want to see a break of this level. But if you said, Tom, you have to trade this, I would buy this from here up to here. Yeah, because this is support, this is resistance. We're in a daily uptrend, we're in a H4 uptrend, lots of confluence to buy it. So yeah, Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, if I had to, I would buy that pair, Shreyas. Okay. What else we got here? Alan, I respect everything you do for us traders, brother. You are more than welcome, Alan. Thank you very much for your kind words. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking trading. I enjoy analyzing charts. You've got to try and find something you enjoy in life. Yeah. What's the saying? If you enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day again. So I enjoy it, and really appreciate the fact that, you learn something from it, guys, and appreciate all your, time and questions as well. So merci beaucoup. Okay. All right, guys. So no other questions there. What we're going to do, we're going to call it a day, guys. Yeah, thank you for all of your questions. If you haven't already, please smash the like button. Yeah, and the what's the other button? The subscribe button. The editor always tells me, it's like, tell them to subscribe, tell them to smash the like button. There you go, editor. And guys, yeah, I hope you have a great trading day, and I'll see you same time again tomorrow. See you later.